Hey folks, I'm Serious JG and I want to welcome you guys back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, Honest Hearts. Just, I'm recording these in pretty big batches and I'm looking, I've really only got about 2 Fallout videos up. No, let's call that 3. I got, you know, by my standards, decent views on the first Fallout video in 2 years. And 1 comment only, and it's from somebody who was like, oh, I'm so glad you're doing this again. So that was nice. And then the next video had about half that. And honestly, since the first video, since I came back from the break, was just me dicking around, getting my way out of the Hoover Dam. Maybe it wasn't a great way to start things. But the third video, which is the first one where we really get into exploring the Dead Money DLC, it hasn't been up that long. But still. It's like already starting to lose the viewers. So sad. If I just did this for the viewers, though, I would have a scare cam and be screaming my head off while playing. You know, I wouldn't be doing things quite the way I'm doing things if the primary thing was to gain viewership rather than actually enjoy myself. So, anyway, I'm just talking, just thinking out loud. This is not, I'm not.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway?
Look, shut up, dude.
Jangle like crazy.
Not calling for like, alright everybody pat me on the back for being so dedicated to doing things my way. Validate my neuroses, folks. Do it. Something's going on behind the scenes. Probably there will be enemies inside the general store, but let's actually clear the immediate area. Young geckos playing it safe. Young porn stash making it sexy. We have reports of a confirmed bachelor with a super sexy stash going around in one shot killing everything with his sniper rifle. Somewhere over there is an actual hostel. Oh well. You are the gecko that I had found. You have a hide, meat, and eggs. You are a gecko and a half, young gecko. Sorry. You're bringing the gecko loot. Yeah, I figured it would be full of enemies, but tight quarters, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to kill in here. Why don't you take care of the mantis? I don't feel like using a bullet on it. Ah. Are you seriously getting killed by this thing? Oh my god, you are! Oh. Really? Really? Well, he regenerates health on his own. Some Nuka-Cola trucks, they're always fun. Those giant toy cars? No, they're just toy cars. Is there another enemy in here? No. You have to really find a use for bubblegum in this game. Small destroyed book removed. Little scout lunch boxes. They are a plot item, I believe. As in, oh, I found that. I didn't mean to find the key to the locked desk. I grabbed it without thinking. This means I won't get experience for picking that lock. Because unless that lock was very hard and it was going to take a magazine, in which case I'd have to think about whether it was worth it, I would have just, you know, metal cooking pan. See, these are things that actually become useful with some of the recipes. There's whiskey in the jar. You're You're not min-maxing, Bobo. You sell food. You take stim packs. Holy shit. Bobo. Give you a chance to redeem yourself. There you go. Why was that so? Why was the other one so hard?
About the civilized lands outside Zion.
Bobo, you're not min-maxing, Bobo. If you don't sell your food and take stim packs, your computer will crash. Here's a very easy terminal. To get me to shut up about Bobo. That could be it. I'm telling you, sometimes the quote very easy ones are actually harder because there's fewer letters. I think it's quicker to analyze each letter, but it can't be demon because that doesn't have enough in common with D, or it has too many in common with deeds. Metal could be it per deeds, and it could be it per weird, and it is it. So what I just said about how sometimes the very easy ones are harder, never mind. Or a sample bomb. Still haven't received the shipment. Scoutmaster Mitchum. Oh man, a bunch of scouts getting all killed. Dinky the dinosaur. I wonder what the hell any of that meant. So I guess we needed to get into that because we have to get... I don't want a rake. I'm trying to get at whatever's behind it there. Yeah, the little scout lunch boxes. Those I think are the plot thing. We have to... If we actually open the quest menu, it would say get a certain number of little scout lunch boxes from the general store. Man, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Is there a workbench here? Because there's a lot of, like, you know, stuff you use for crafting. Sugar bombs. Am I overestimating how useful sugar bombs are? I might be. I might be mixing it up with the Fallout 3. They might have been good for something in Fallout 3 that they don't do here. Cram, Instamash, and cram we need for caravan lunch boxes. So I just might want junk food is useful, but only in that recipe that we can't do anyway. I could fill this bloatfly full of junk food. We can't do it anywhere. There's a recipe that involves junk food. It's the Sierra Madre Martini. I know we grabbed some coffee mugs before based on a recipe. Yeah, these are all good stuff to have for building stuff, like weapon repair kits involve duct tape and some other stuff.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh?
Yep, it's pretty sweet.
Even if you can't see the stars.
Wow. A snow globe. I wonder if there was one in the Sierra Madre DLC that I missed. Anyway, part of me wants to throw a bunch of shit into the Sunset Sarsaparilla machine, so let's do that and hopefully remember that this is where I put stuff. Let's put the fungus that's among us in here. Let's put in a dog steak. Let's put in a couple of, well, put in a couple of those, I guess. Ghost Sight doesn't have any weight. That's why I'm able to carry it around with me without being a problem. I don't remember if Instamash was useful in any of those recipes. Pretty sure potato crisps weren't. Neither was pork and beans. Or Salisbury steak. I got a bunch of sugar bombs here, so I can afford to leave a few behind. Actually, left behind more than I meant to, but that's okay. Let's get out of here, head back. We'll fast travel again. I know it's a lot of time wasted fast traveling, but since we're so close to the final objective, but this will allow us to make a few recipes. This is a reference to something. It is not as offensive as it sounds, but I'm going to throw out a reference to an old website, Ching a couple of chongs. And yeah, just be all good and set up for future adventures here. Where is that? I love that dirty water. Where is that dirty water? Let's grab everything out of here. And then we'll need to do a bit of organizing. I apologize for that in advance. But see, look at all the cool shit we can make now. Rushing water we've been able to make for a while. Rocket. See, value 0. I don't get it. It seems like we're making exciting new drugs. It seems like it would be a way to make money. So dark datura is datura root plus turpentine, but daturana, which is actually good, involves flour. How many of those can we make? We can make 4, because that's how much flour I've got. Anything else we can make that requires flour? No, there are other recipes that involve flour, but... bloatfly slider. Now, caravan lunches. These are just... I can only make 1? Oh, pork and beans, and I left one behind, too. Well, because I lost track of what ingredients I needed. So that's 10 Batsunari, folks. Heaven's punishment for my crimes. I only left behind 1 pork and bean, so it's not like I could have made a ton of those, but... Alright. Let's, wait, what? Those are the only weapons I have? I am highly confused. Okay, I guess that was just a little glitch or something. Alright. Man, that submachine gun I was so excited about. Spent a lot of money on it, and I haven't really been using it. And here's where we get into, it's going to take a minute to recover. After all that, I'm putting away the caravan lunch that I made. Cazador, yeah, we'll put all this stuff away. I guess I made this just to have one, but... Datura hide? It's weird to me that that's even a consumable. Anyway, so this is not that exciting to watch, I'm afraid, but, yeah, why am I carrying moonshine around? Put them all away, why not? This is one of those where some point down the line, I hope I remember to come back for all this, because otherwise I'll feel silly that I managed it so carefully. But that's a distinct possibility, folks, that I'm just going to forget it. Always come back for it later, but... We got to get away. We've got to kill some more Yagwai while we're here, just to get that little bonus thing. Yep. What I can do is, if I forget about them, I can finish the DLC, then come back here, get all this stuff back, and just fast travel back to my main headquarters, and I'll have even more junk. War Club casings. Good stuff. There we are. So, pretty exciting. What if I used a weapon repair kit on my current weapon? How much better did my current weapon get? I didn't check to see what shape it was in before. That's noticeable difference. Yeah, that's good. That was a good thing to do. Do the same thing with the auto submachine gun plus, but I keep hoping I'll just find some of those when I start fighting more of the white legs. Well, we'll fast travel here, but then I want to check the quest. Because we didn't seem to get a big experience bonus from visiting the general store, which suggests that there's something that we didn't do in there. Just give me a moment, I'm pouring myself another drink here. Alright. Man, I'm having way too much caffeine. I'm not going to be able to get to sleep. But yeah, we get back to the quests and tourist trap, search design general store for 5 little scout lunchboxes. I guess we only found 1. And a medical supply kit. That might be where we have to have a recipe that allows us to turn a tainted one into a non-tainted one. No, that's the ranger station. That's the next area. So the general store here we're not done with either. It would appear... Oh, I didn't finish him. It's a pretty resilient mole rat, all things considered. So I missed... Maybe it turns out there's one outside, but it would appear that we missed a little campers, whatever the heck they're called, lunchbox. Balachok, I had this brief moment of thinking you were a mantis or something, and almost shooting your head off. Oh, that's right, we left a bunch of stuff in the Sunset Sarsaparilla machine. We might as well pick up now. So that we'll be good and overburdened again immediately. Damn it, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with the menus. That wasn't too bad, actually.
That compass thing always knows
That
where north
voice,
is, huh?
where have I heard that
Even if
voice?
it can't see the stars?
Yep, we've established this. You know, if I'm just going to be collecting useful stuff, I'll just collect useful stuff. And if we have to find another Sunset Sarsaparilla machine to dump it all in later, so be it. Milk bottles don't seem to have a lot of use in this game. Egg timers do occasionally. For, like, making bombs and shit. Actually, I remember looking for cookery stuff before, just trying to figure out one of the recipes that didn't make a lot of sense to me. It looked like you could turn it into scrap metal, which didn't seem that useful, but I was kind of curious to see it work once. I told him it's an ammunition box. I already checked the desk. Some more turpentine. Yeah, we seem to have somewhere in all this missed a lunchbox. Opening doors now, looking behind them, expecting to find hologram generators. So, yeah, maybe, somehow out back. Not that many places left to search in.
Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
That's new. Hadn't noticed you saying that before. Salt upon wounds sounds like an asshole. Pardon my French, but you're an asshole. Alright, well, let's take a look around outside. And let's accidentally switch to third-person view. That's an important part of my recipe for success. And that phrase, recipe for success, now reminding me of, I don't know if it was one of the Final Fantasy games that it was in, but it's making me think of, oh, Bark Scorpion. It's making me think of, Lost Odyssey, which is on a long list of games that I think I might LP eventually, but it's on a long list of games that sound, I think I would enjoy LPing, but I don't know that I'll ever get to. Caravan lunch, or whatever. Not caravan lunch, little camper lunch. Oh, there's Flower. You can call me Flower if you want to.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Like a circle and a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending. Are these arranged so that I can hop up on the roof and find hidden treasure? I don't think I'm meant to be able to get up there. I mean, there's enough. We still haven't searched out here. It could make sense for that to be out there with the tables. The other possibility is that I found some, and if I might have screwed it up by doing a, well, they'd be miscellaneous though, wouldn't they? But I'm thinking if I went and, if I went back to, that main camp and left some in a, container and then came back and got the rest, and I wouldn't have all 5 in my inventory at the same time, and that might have blown up somehow. No, it's 4. I don't... like, if I had, like, 1 or 2, I would have been convinced that's what happened. But with 4 of them? Those, lunch boxes, there's only 4 of them. It's gonna be like right in our frickin' faces, isn't it? When we find it, it's not gonna be hidden at all. It's gonna be just something that I like wandered past without noticing it 8 times. That being said, I'm still kind of looking in corners where it might have been sort of hidden. Fire hose box with fission battery and scrap metal in it, huh? I was definitely looking, thinking that it would just have a fire hose, which is the normal thing to be in there. None of these floor panels open up or anything. I've kind of forgotten what they look like. Part of me wants to drop one on the floor. Rake, Zion Mantis. Another blank magazine. You know what? Okay, here's the deal. We have to read this computer terminal entry closer and see if it tells us where to go look for the... Because it says shipping problems. Maybe some of the lunches didn't arrive. And we were supposed to pay attention to that earlier. Stranger things have happened. Just received 3 crates of Dinky Dinosaur officially licensed action dolls. These were supposed to go to some tourist trap in Nevada. Manny, what the hell can I do with this stuff? I still haven't received a shipment of all-in-one survival kits. Little Scout lunch boxes you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up from the general store when you arrive. General store is open Monday to Friday. Look forward to seeing your Scout. Okay, well, never mind. Nothing useful in those entries. After all. So what was locked that I had to get a key for? I want to go search it again, but I can't even figure out from now as we wander around what was locked.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
I don't know what spitter plants you're talking about. The green men? Maybe he means the gecko? Oh, this is maddening. Well, I mean, it's set as our active quest. Isn't it? Oh, there we go. Victory! Oh, that was just kind of obnoxious. So do we not get like 750 experience points for that? Make me feel better if we just got a big buttload of experience for finding that damn, because we certainly... Oh, and we're in combat. Oh no, these two are linked together as one quest. So, yeah. Alright. Well, when we come back, exciting combat, because something spotted us. Might be a gecko, it might be something more. You'll have to tune in next time to see, folks, as we also finish the tourist trap quest. And therefore finish helping... What's his name? Daniel? I don't know, Joshua told us to help somebody. So that's what we're going to do. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join us next time. Us being me and my various other personalities, such as Showstopper. Hope you join us next time for more Fallout New Vegas. What the hell is this actually called? Something Hearts. Innocent Hearts? Happy Hearts? Some kind of hearts. Bye-bye.